Of course, I'm a hemophiliac. I've been there. Depression, anxiety because of bleeding episodes, and it's real. And you can manage it too through just knowing yourself, through acknowledging that you need help, and through the ways that you involve with yourself, whether it's just your environment, whether it's your caregivers, whether it's just that healthcare provider you go for medication. It just calls for you reaching out for help. That's when now you conquer everything step by step. Pius Hemophilia Chronicles, your hemophilia advocate, a peer counselor, and that supportive person that is at least trying to reach out to that unknown blood disorder, to that unknown undiagnosed person. So let's help and create an inclusive environment that resonates with us all. All takes self-awareness and knowing that we can do it, not be alone. If this video resonates with you, stick by a minute and you learn a lot on how living with a blood disorder means. And it just calls for having time for your own, so that you be patient-centered. Mental problems that are even manageable, but it seems big. Let me show you how I managed mine, and I want you to at least unlock that self-infinite possibility, so that you learn what living with sickle cell disease, what living with hemophilia, what living with even vulnerable disease, #women lead to. So let's challenge each other, and knowledge is power. Depression is just basically being sad of what you was doing right. Now you're being challenged of what you're being sad of, just like the activities that you liked doing, and right now you're creating things that as reasons in order to at least curb that depression part. But it only takes a step in order to solve that. Living with a blood disorder. Living with a blood disorder calls for acknowledging yourself, embracing and having empathy towards even the people around you, towards that person you talk with, and it all calls for you knowing yourself. Depression is real, my jazz. Even the successful people have it, but through therapy, through every step of waking up, through how they manage themselves, shows that you can manage it. And I call unto you, let's all at least be self-aware. Learn to at least know that 12 hours of sleep and waking up sad isn't just something small. It calls for action. It calls for that, knowing that you need change. You need to take a moment of yourself to understand that you can do it. So let's be concise and resonate to patient-centered care. You'll unlock more infinite possibility. I was there, I'm here, at least doing something. I went for therapy, I went for counseling, I went for name them all, but without a step, you can't go anywhere. So let's acknowledge, jikubali, and all shall be well. Let's clear some dangerous thoughts, and it all calls for you knowing yourself. Myth 1. Just think positive thoughts. That's not the truth. You analyzing everything, you coming into conclusion means a lot. Just not only thinking positive, but what do you think and what are you even thinking of? It might be the reason what you are thinking that is causing the depression. So take everything into note and know that you cannot, and you can even go for counseling in order to at least get knowledge. Knowledge is power, and it's not just gotten, but when you strive for it, when you challenge your mind, you will get that cognitive reservation to at least understand what you're going through. Exercise, because you will even exercise those neurons in order to at least build. Myth 2. Successful people don't get depressed. Who told you, Shujas? Who told you? They get depressed. They don't tell you, but they go for therapists. They go for talking to friends. Use that 3-minute rule. 3 minutes walking, 3 minutes talking to your friend, 3 minutes even showering, and 3 minutes journaling. But extend for journaling. You'll find out that you'll be able to conquer your own brain. You'll be able to unlock that maximum brain power. I challenge you. Myth 3. Medication is the easy way out. No, Medication is just part there to help you, but when you reach out, when you go to the healthcare provider, when you go to that psychologist, you'll find out that it's easy to solve through talking out your problems, through sitting down, and you be embraced to talk what it's hurting you or what you included in your environment. Myth 4. Talking out will make it worse. Who told you? Once you talk, it's like unraveling your life. Once you talk it out, you'll find out that you'll be able to solve some parts of your life. But once you are just quiet, you'll find out that what you're thinking will eat you up. Remember, you're not a computer. A computer can be programmed or be given something so that it runs. Our minds, as humans, we can feel those missing words. Remember, or even come to terms with me. When you enter something in your mind, when you come up with something with your mind, how does it generate? So, I challenge you, just let's do therapy, let's do journaling, let's do that 3-minute style. You'll unlock more infinite possibility. So I challenge you, it's better we start today, now or never. So this is what helped me navigate the whole environment, navigate to where I am today, without deformities, without that depression, without that anxiety of bleeding episodes. It all calls for you being self-aware. It all calls for that going for what you want. It will make you resonate with everything that you meet. You don't have to judge everything, but you have to come to terms so that you even be firmly on your ground. And when you make something out of whatever you didn't have. So let's encourage each other. Let's unlock that infinite possibility so that you even diving into what helped me. And what was it? The energy audit. Know where you put your energy. Whether it's friends, whether it's just money, whether it's just the people around you, whether it's just work. Remember, your energy matters, and what you get from people matters too. Another thing, you have to seek professional support. You have to go to a therapist. You have to at least talk to your friends in order to unload some of it. While we are talking, you'll find out that it's being solved. While you reach out to a person that you trust, it's being solved. But when you're quiet, it will eat you up, Shujan. So take care of that professional support. Take care of that support system. Take care of the people you connect with. Remember, all the people have disorders, but it's until you click that point, that's now when you see a disorder from a person. It's until that person isn't self-aware, that's now when you see that people are hiding their inner mask. So take care of your mask so that it all shines, not shining from inside, but shining from outside and inside too. Take care of that. Success trains, failure complains. The 3-minute rule. I know I've repeated it again, but I usually like it because of what? 3-minute journaling, 3-minute walking, 3-minute showering, and 3-minute taking care of yourself. 3-minute planning how a routine should just. It will save a lot. You will save a lot from people that are not benefiting you, environment, you doing activities that are not even adding on your future. It's easy to manage this, and it's easy to manage your health. It all calls for action, self-awareness, and courage to understand that acknowledgement that you can do a lot. But starting is hard, but after some time it will be easy. And after that being easy, you'll find out that you'll get that motivation to continue, so that you stand at the ground. She just challenge you. If you want to support these people, do's and don'ts. Let me start with don'ts. Don't judge. Do something that resonates with them. And it does just active listening. Active listening will unlock the potential that you never know about a person. So I challenge you. Let me get onto that. And I wish I knew someone would have told me this while I was even 7 years old, while I got these scars, and it all comes from just being self-aware. I wish someone could have just clicked in my mind so that you even understand that whatever that you do in an everyday perspective comes from whatever you involve yourself, comes from that environment, comes from that person you meet every day. Remember, you can't hide anything. Remember, whatever you do, 40 days of a thief, 40 days of anything that you do will be shown, and whatever you do will bring results or will even cut you off, or even you learn from it. So living with sickle cell disease, living with hemophilia, living with the von Willebrand disease, it all calls for self-awareness, it all calls for acknowledgement and learning that you can do it, and it's easier than you think. Let's start today, and let's start from that, tackling on our mental condition, tackling on our disorders, tackling on our embracement and acknowledgement. It all calls for you knowing yourself and knowing the people around you. Let's connect, let's support, and let's unite this Africa. The change we need is created now. Stop waiting for the future. We create now, and we'll all enjoy what we went through. Soft is just for a minute, but what you created all calls for you knowing every part of yourself. Remember, let me challenge you. If you want to write a story, who do you want to hold the pen? Yeah, who do you want to hold the pen? Is it you or the other person? Will you give another person the pen to write your story, or will you write your story? Resonate with me, and if this video clicked, start by subscribing, share, like, and you learn more about living with a blood disorder. Let's embrace and let's all be empowered. Stay fearless, stay knowledgeable, and stay beastly. See you in the next episode of Pius Hemophilia Chronicles.